day 2 at Pound, all right?
Never,
don't start with me.
Okay, don't tell anybody else this. My pool was free.
That's
like
reverse Johns. That's like not giving yourself credit.
Well, like when I see like players like Subtle not making it out of pools, I say, okay, I definitely got something. Like,
but at the same time, Nationals change the way players play sometimes. Like
it's true. It's
as
true.
dumb and like not a good example of this as it is. Like I play better at Nationals for some reason.
No, me too.
Like
the
I
higher the stakes,
am
the better
not good either way, but like I just have so much going on in my mind at Nationals. I don't give a fuck about how I'm playing, and that liberates me.
You don't tilt yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see. You definitely have mental blocks.
Yep. I have mental problems. All right, so I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Slox is playing Fox, as he is opt to do.
This is Slox's Fox, right?
Yeah, probably.
We should get these. Can you switch the players and ports? I think G Money is the Falco.
Yeah, that looks like G's Falco.
He plays blue.
Yep.
You're scared to go to National? Why? Nationals are the best. There's so many underlooked things about Nationals that are great.
Yeah.
My personal favorite, hot water.
Right?
No locals have hot water because, you know, why would you pay for hot water? And then you take a shit.
I can tell you, I've been to a lot of Nationals. I suck at Smash. I barely play at them because I'm shooting and I'm hanging out. They are some of the most fun I've ever had. Like, Pound was an amazing time. Shouts out to the TO staff. Shouts out to the top players for making just watching it was worth going. Like, I'm going to EVO mostly to be a spectator, and I'm expecting to have, like, the time of my life.
Yeah, like if you were at Pound, you wouldn't have to... Okay, I really shouldn't be saying this, as this is my second time on commentary. If you were at Pound, you could have gotten hyped for Hax Money and Swedish Delight and Tri-State without having to listen to husband and wife top 8 commentary, which is, in my opinion, the best part of being there.
I won't go there. He did. I did not.
It's not that I'm better than them. They are clearly better commentators than me. It's that I'm incredibly upset that they got the gimmicky MDVA twosome got put over the most legit commentators in the world.
Yeah,
you know,
like
Wobbles,
Toph was there not to commentate. Wobbles didn't commentate.
Wobbles did commentate.
A little bit, but not during that part, right? Not during top 8.
But that's not his fault. He would have, I'm sure.
Yeah. On the bright side there, we did get Prague and D1 for a hot second Saturday night. And part of Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
That is a duo that was there when I started Melee. They're 2 people I'm now happy to call my friends. They're awesome. So seeing them back at it was great.
Yeah, no, definitely for sure. And I really think they bring out, like, the D1's gotten a lot of hate. I don't personally agree with it. I mean, I see he has I think a lot of the times it's who he's put with.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have taken a step back on the whole D1, is he a good commentator thing, and said, like, look, he just developed a lot of the tropes that we now mock as seasoned, salty, jaded Smash watchers.
Right.
Like, D1 started all those things.
Credit.
Yeah.
He's just the default commentator.
Yep.
So, but that's not because he's boring. That's because he set the default for commentary.
Yeah.
And I also think that he himself is improving. You know, I think he uses less catchphrases.
He is one of the only guys who is actually genuinely a multi-game commentator. Like,
all he needs is a good analytical commentator beside him. I think the problem with D1 is that they put him with E, who doesn't play this game. I mean, he does, but...
Similar things can be said about TK Breezy, who I think is amazing, and he brings style.
Exactly.
He also needs an analytical person next to him, but he is like the heart and soul commentator, as is D1. Like...
Yeah, I think people just often make a mistake when, you know, deciding who commentators are, of thinking that because of D1's experience, and actually, you know, he's a mid-level Melee player, that he can act as an analyst. But D1 actually just has a very bad understanding of the game. And it's not like, you know, many players do. It's not, and he's still a fantastic commentator. It just means that you can't assume he can fill that role.
Yep. Yeah, there's a reason there's 2 chairs here, you know? Like, each commentator brings part of the experience.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the classic.
All right.
The sports.
So
Like
both players have switched mains here, or switched characters here. These are...
What? It is best of 5. No, G1
Hard to tell,
game 1.
Yep. Yeah, but yeah, Slox looking like a man on a mission to take game 2 here. It's up a pretty considerable percent, almost a stock if he can get this kill. G-Money switching to Marth for game 2 again, which begs the question now it's a BF5. What does he do game 3?
G-Money switched before Slox. So
Yep.
the Sheik counter pick was, you know, what's it called? It was a counter pick.
Yeah, no, and I assumed G-Money switched of his own volition.
Yeah, I guess he wanted Marth Fox. I don't know. I don't know why G-Money hates Falco Fox so much.
Maybe he's similar to Slox in that maybe he's just feeling it.
Maybe, could be.
Because he was playing Marth when he almost won that Xanadu, right? Like he made it to grand finals of Xanadu a couple weeks ago.
It was who did he lose to? Was it Nintendo?
Nintendo, yeah. But yeah, he made a run in MDVA. He played Marth.
Maybe it's because MDVA is free, and he is our. I mean, what's G-Money like? Our fourth best
life
player?
lesson from something I learned at National last weekend is if you call a region free at a National, a couple people will give you really dirty looks.
Yeah.
I thought shit talking was normal. This is polite shit talking. It's not like I went like, hey, that
To be
player's
fair,
trash. Like I just said, hey, the Midwest is free, and
It
two
was
guys.
legitimately a joke.
Yeah, it was totally not like bitter, but like I just said it out loud, and these people near me were like, "Excuse me." I'm like, "Where are your best players right now? Where are your best players?"
The best part was the person who was most mad about it was he didn't remember me.
Yeah.
But I beat him in pools. And he shut up really quick. He was good though. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Which makes me think he's probably the Midwest like third best player.
But yeah, the Midwest looked a little free at pound. Fuck.
MDVA being free is a meme.
Yep.
Doesn't mean it's wrong.
Because like
Nintendo's moving out. What the? I mean, actually,
MDVA is free in a very complicated way because like they're bad at nationals and they're like lacking in depth. But then like West Balls and Hugs go out there and get bodied. Like
okay, that's
what
because
even
West
is?
Balls is fucking garbage. I hate that kid. Not because he's inconsistent, but because he whines about when people call him inconsistent, and because he whines about when people call him a meme, and then he does fucking like he went Donkey Kong game 1 against fucking Nintendo, who is like a top 25 player, no doubt. And like I don't like that shit. I think he's a dumb memer. And the most overrated player of the MIOM list, except for maybe Wizrobe. But I think Wizrobe deserves the place he got.
Yep.
Last MIOM this year.
I'm a Wizrobe believer now.
I believe in Wizrobe.
I think it's a shame he doesn't get people to cheer for him as much as he should. He's really improving, and I mean, I know a lot of people don't like Falcon, but I do.
He lost to Chew his DK, and he went, I don't remember, maybe Fox or Falco game 2, and lost. And then because Xanadu is best of 3 on grand finals, which is another thing, another reason MDVA is.
Yeah,
maybe
but
a reason MDVA is free at nationals. They don't play best of 5s ever.
It's true.
No, I really enjoy watching Red play.
I think Red will be if he isn't their best player. Like he's kind of like their Smuckers, although I like Smuckers is better.
You think?
I mean, maybe.
But Smuckers is our like, what is he, like our 4th, 5th best player?
But he represents this up and comer.
Right.
Like that Smuckers like has come into his own this year and is like placing top 64 consistently at nationals and cleaning out here. Like
yeah, no, MDVA doesn't. They don't have any excellent. You know, they don't have any tier 1 players like Axe or Swedish or obviously like Mango, MacD.
Yeah. Nintendo has its moments, but yes.
Actually, I would put Nintendo as a top player, but they're only one, and now he's moving.
Yep.
I don't know. I think VGBC as a region with its exposure is kind of carried by VGBC.
Oh.
I think if it wasn't for VGBC's stream, nobody would ever watch their locals.
Yeah.
Because I mean, similar to how like, this friggin' Nebs should be watched by the world over. it's more stacked than your average regional. You know.
All right, Slox looking a little bit behind here in game 3. G-Money brought out his Falco. So I don't know what the adjustment
like
here
all
is.
of these.
G-Money
I
gets
don't
his
like
game.
I don't like. I think switching characters is like. It's not that I don't think having multiple characters is good. It's that
A check chase opportunity drops it.
I think if you go into a set, you should know what character you want to play. And I don't think the constant switching is good. You know, I think it's like I think.
It's a curious point of gamesmanship here, because like in this situation, both players are doing it. G-Money gets a stock there, is looking comfortably ahead in game 3 here. Yeah, he's got Slox on the ropes a considerable bit here.
I wouldn't say comfortably, man. It's Sheik Falco.
Yeah, but he's got that momentum, except now Slox has an opportunity to put some serious damage on and turn this one around.
Good shine stall.
Yep.
That's one of the new things that people are developing. You know, Foxes are, after far too long of getting M2K'd, you're slowly learning, or Spaceys, I should say. We were slowly learning how to avoid gimps.
I'm gonna agree with the chat here. Fendi, the commentator from MDVA, great commentator.
Oh, absolutely.
Chill dude. Pretty good player.
He should have been in top 8.
Right?
You
Right?
would have still had the stupid MDVA bias.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, Fendi's been killing it in the commentary game.
He also, didn't he do exceptionally well in tournament there?
Yeah, Fendi gets better every tournament, and so does commentary, so shouts out.
Yeah, no, see, these shine stalls are working Slox. I think if he wants his Fox to be a thing, he should play Fox. It's not like you have bad matchups. Well, what is this?
I don't know, I feel like habits are a thing, and that maybe one of the pros of playing so many characters is that you like don't have habits, or maybe it's that you have too many habits. Like
you don't really iron them out.
A great way to get better at your character sometimes is to learn another character. Like,
yeah, I think I don't necessarily like. It's not an efficient way to get good at your character. I think it's a good way to.
All right, so Slox bringing it to last stock here, but he's got.
If you're plateauing with a character, learning someone else can definitely help. Okay, this is. I mean, obviously G-Money has a huge lead here, but it's still scary.
Yep.
Because Slox is going to play very scared. He can just camp the ledge.
Yeah, and Sheik has the propensity to put on, 30, 50 damage early there.
Okay, well, there we go.
It's not going to happen.
It's best of 5, though. So.
Yep. But yeah, Sheik is a character who on Falco can, with one up tilt, take you from 10% to 55% in one annoying string of up tilts,
Are you complaining about Sheik or Falco? Because I see both of those characters doing it.
Both. I'm complaining about both characters, but that was, at that point, it was an opportunity where, like, Slox could make it kill percent pretty quickly. All right, so G-Money goes back to Marth because he doesn't like winning.
I mean, maybe
he likes winning. Oh.
How do you SD with Sheik, my son? Come on.
Oh, and
I actually really I like that. I think that's like such a great way. When that happens, it's such a great way to put the momentum like right back in your favor. Just because I SD a lot, I play Fox.
All right, so Slox takes that stock pretty. Oop, nope, never mind. She's back. Although Slox has got the. All right, now Slox has an almost full stock lead despite SDing right out the gate. So Slox is pretty handily won against his Marth every time now, right? He did take game 2, which was Sheik Marth, before G went to Falco.
Yeah, well, I think there's this thing when you're an old school player, and we've rethought a lot of matchups in the modern age, like Sheik Marth. Before PP started picking up Marth versus M2K, it was considered a very bad, like Marth's worst matchup. And now it's considered like nearly even.
Ooh.
But I think when you still have an old school play-style, when you're still an old school player, the
Randall
old matchups
get back there.
kind of apply to you more somehow. It's sort of mystical. So I feel like G-Money as a Marth is susceptible to getting sheets.
I mean, the old school players also bring with them another level of pragmatism that you sometimes don't see in top level play. Like, you do see it, but like G-Money is somebody who isn't looking to do the craziest thing to you. He's looking to do the thing that works, Like that's
well,
something we saw
even if
PC
he's trying to
Chris do,
style on
Ken
you-
do.
Even if he's trying to style on you, it's not going to be like, oh, this was so technical and crazy. It's just like, oh, I feel really bad about myself after getting hit by that. You know, it's like, if he's going to style on you, it's just going to be like a super cool F smash somewhere.
Ooh.
I think Slox was thrown off by the fact that he didn't go for Randall. I think he was trying to think about what he does. You know, and like I think that like shows you how like how much the mind matters for Melee. Like, a little bit of his energy and focus was dedicated to Randall, and he fucked up the edge guard for it.
All right, G's gonna put on some percent here. Slox might get the stock here. All right, so a little bit better of a situation than Slox had in Game 3, but still perilous.
Yeah, they're just, I mean, this is like, they're playing
both players daring each other to approach here.
Which is a shitty approach with both characters, so I guess it's unexpected.
Ooh. Ooh. All right, that'll do it for Slox in winners.
Out. I'm telling you, man, Slox all the way. What do you think, Mr. Slox Professional?